Welcome back to another episode of Quick Picks with the Geek. I am your host, Bro Power the Geek. Next up, we've got a matchup between two welterweights who fight like they're auditioning for Fast and Furious 12, Stockton Drift. It's Kevin Trailblazer Holland versus Daniel D-Rod Rodriguez. A banger between one guy who won't shut up mid-fight and another who just started rapping at 38 like he watched 8 Mile for the first time last week. This one's got fireworks written all over it, plus a healthy dose of midlife crisis energy. Let's break it down. Kevin Trailblazer Holland, coming in as a minus 410 favorite with a record of 28-13. Kevin Holland is what happens when you give a Spider-Man villain an MMA license and a mic. The man is unpredictable, dangerous, hilarious, and somehow more active than a Starbucks bathroom during finals week. Standing 6'3" with an 81-inch reach, basically the wingspan of a condor, Holland fights like a dude trying to poke you from across the couch. He uses that reach to throw laser-straight punches, sneaky elbows, and weird spinning nonsense that actually works sometimes. He's also insanely durable, despite fighting middleweights, welterweights, and probably a few tax collectors along the way. And don't sleep on his ground game either. Holland's got some sneaky submissions. He caught Vicente Luque, a man who eats violence for breakfast, with a tight Darcy choke. He's always dangerous, always talking, and always trying something weird. If Kevin Holland ever hits a capoeira wheel kick while quoting The Simpsons, I wouldn't be shocked. But let's address the takedown defense, aka the Achilles hip. Against strong wrestlers, Holland has historically turned into a yoga mat. He's working on it, credit where it's due. But let's just say if Daniel Rodriguez grew a cauliflower ear overnight, Vegas would start sweating. Also, fight IQ? Let's say it's a work in progress. Sometimes Holland looks like a future champ, sometimes he looks like he's doing improv at a fight camp. You never really know. Daniel D-Rod Rodriguez coming in as a plus 315 underdog with a record of 19-5, ladies and gentlemen. I regret to inform you that Daniel Rodriguez is now a rapper at 38 years old. Yes, that is the most mid-2000s MMA subplot imaginable. I'm half expecting him to walk out to his own mixtape, throw hands, and drop bars in the post-fight interview like, I punch and rhyme at the same time. But jokes aside, D-Rod is a real problem on the feet. He's got solid boxing, throws in volume, and uses that southpaw stance to frustrate orthodox fighters who think they can just jab him to death. Spoiler, you can't. He's a pressure fighter through and through. He comes forward, lands combinations, and doesn't let you breathe. Rodriguez will walk through jabs and pepper you with his own while mixing in kicks and knees like a guy trying to hit all his buttons in UFC 5 at once. Rodriguez is tough as nails too. You hit him? Cool, he hits you back. He's not afraid of wars, and if this turns into a phone booth brawl, he's more than happy to stay in there and test your gas tank and chin at the same time. That said, finishing fights isn't exactly his thing. A lot of decisions, a lot of close rounds. His last few fights have been more gritty drama than explosive thriller. And while he's a good striker, he's not the fastest guy in the division, more grindstone than sniper rifle. If he can't back Holland up or disrupt that range game, he could get picked apart from distance like a piñata on a stepladder. So, who wins? If Rodriguez can crowd Holland, force ugly exchanges, and maybe mix in some clinch work, he could absolutely steal rounds or make this fight uncomfortable. He's got the pressure, the chin, and the veteran savvy to grind out tough minutes. But he's got a mountain to climb here. Holland's reach advantage is massive, his speed is better, and his unpredictability makes him a nightmare to plan for. Unless D-Rod's mixtape drops with a hidden wrestling game, this fight probably stays on the feet, and that favors Holland big time. Add in Holland's cardio, submission threat, and growing experience in big fights, and this becomes a tall order for the rapper formerly known as just D-Rod. Official pick, Kevin Holland by TKO, round 3. I think Holland keeps D-Rod at range, lands the straight right over and over again, and eventually hurts him late. Could be punches, could be elbows, could be something that defies physics and gets clipped into a meme. Either way, I think Trailblazer stops the fight, and maybe the rap career before the final bell. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a beat when the next video drops. And don't be shy. Leave a comment below and let me know who you got winning this fight. Let's see who really has the crystal ball around here. Until next time.